If you're in the Denver and Fort Collins areas, you might be noticing that those trees are already starting to turn earlier than usual. You might be wondering why. Now, I mentioned a few weeks ago that part of the reason, in fact, probably the main reason why these leaves are already starting to turn as of early September across the Denver and I-25 corridor is our recent drought. But there's another reason behind all of this. There's another key reason, which would be, according to my colleague meteorologist Corey Reppenhagen, who interviewed a Denver area arborist today on the September the 3rd, well, the other reason is that we had several polar snaps of cold air during the winter. How does that affect those trees? Well, it puts a lot of stress when we go, especially from those big temperature switches. When we go from, say, the 60s or 70s down to below zero in the span of a day or two. That puts a lot of stress on those trees, and they may not immediately show it, but the result is that those trees really dry on out, and it puts, again, a lot of strain on those trees, and that's why they're starting to show those colors a little bit on the early side. But of course, in recent times, it's been very dry throughout most of the summer, and we've seen a little bit of rain, especially in the back half of August, but the reality is that rain has come just a bit too late to really save those trees from turning a little bit earlier than usual. So again, two key reasons. One, the drought through the late spring, through most of the summer, and reason number two being the big snaps that we had in terms of those big temperature plunges that we had over the winter. That put a lot of strain on those trees as well. And those are the main reasons why we're seeing those leaves change early across the Denver area.